Alright, Shalom to the elect, the nation of Israel. All praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rocha Kudash. And double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and labor in this word and doctrine. So this is a statue. It's in the city center of Leeds. And you can see, you can barely make up the face with one up. But it's an individual on a horse. And it says right here, I'm going to have to zoom in on that. Just bear with me. Let me just hold my Bible. Okay. Edward, Prince of Wales, surnamed the Black Prince. Alright, surnamed the Black Prince. Now, why was he called the Black Prince? It's because he was indeed a so-called black man. Now, my materials aren't with me, my history materials, my books that are written, anything that has good scholarship. I haven't got much to bring out then, which is a bit annoying. But this isn't going to be a long video. Perhaps brothers, actually, you know, Brother Mashah and myself wanted to do camp out here. He actually might do a response video on this and bring out a lot of stuff. Lord willing, he does. And I shall bring out just a couple of precepts, not many. I'll just bring out whatever flows through the spirit, touching on how we did in fact rule Europe when the beast was in the bottomless pit. And that's obviously, you know, my previous video as well. So it's, you can watch that, and you also get more knowledge on that topic. And also the video I shared, I re-uploaded, sorry, about the Apostle Ariam Love's channel on GMS Infodoc channel 12 regarding Genesis chapter 11. He also goes into the time of the bottomless pit vaguely as well. But anyway, yeah, you know, the Black Prince, the word black that referring to his swarthy complexion. And swarthy goes to being dark complex, having a dark complexion, sorry. There's flies everywhere. As you can see, man, the birds don't really like the statue, so I'm gonna have to move a little bit. Alright, so about these scriptures. It's Revelation chapter 13 and verse 1. And I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his head is the name of blasphemy. And this beast is the 4th beast with 7 heads and 10 horns in Daniel 7. And the 4th beast was Rome, because the Rome came after the Grecians, which came after the Persians and the Medes, which came after the Babylonians and the Neo-Assyrians. So Revelation 13, and we'll go down to verse 2 actually. We'll go to verse 3. And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast. Alright, so he had a deadly wound, okay? This beast had a deadly wound, and it said wounded to death, because there was a point when Esau Edom was not ruling. Alright, he was in subject completely unto Israelites who were ruling in wickedness, but nevertheless still ruling. Okay? And then again, you know, people are kind of confused. How was Satan in the bottomless pit then? Well, the reason why is because Esau Edom is Satan. He is adversary. He's not spiritual Satan in the heavens, who's in complete order with the Most High. When there's spiritual things needed, evils and adversary to stir up, the Most High uses spiritual Satan, Shaitan, in the heavens. Okay? He uses him. And he's also using Esau Edom. But the point is that Esau Edom is the adversary of this earth today. He is the wicked. Okay, and it says, and that shows you again, like, who's ruling today then, you know? Like, he's clearly ruling. And then what does Job 9 and 24 say? Book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, wherein who is he? And that's what Esau Edom is, man. He's the wicked who has possession of this earth, okay? And he's covering up those faces. You know, our people who are of this world especially, they're blinded by the God of this world, and that is Esau Edom, the devil, Satan. And there was a time when he was bound, okay, where he had a wound when he was in Rome, and then that wound was the wound was healed because they then had their the Renaissance period. Anyway, there's Revelation 13. And go down to go down to verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. And this beast is America that came up out of the earth, out of the dust. He came and he had two horns like a lamb. Now those two horns is actually we're talking about the two political parties, so to speak. The Republicans and the Democrats. Republicans being the plebeians of Rome, patricians being the Democrats, okay, of America. I kind of reversed it weird, so I got confused then. But yeah, the Democrats again, and the Republicans, Democrats, Republicans, those are the two horns, and that's actually that's going after Rome's model. So again, you can see that Rome has been reborn through America ultimately, and they're all carrying America to be that kingdom that all nations are getting drunk of the wine of. It all started with Rome. It all started through the 7 heads and 10 horns. It started with the 10 horns, and then went to the 7 heads. The European Union formed, and then it was the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. But you know, that's it on this video. And Lord willing, this is just a quick hitter. And Lord willing, somebody does a video regarding the statue of Prince Edward. Okay, I will say Shalom wa Barakath la Bachiyar. All praises to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rocha Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and labor in His word and doctrine. All right, Shalom.